is Zhexun Mo, and I'm currently a postdoctoral scholar at the Stone Center on Socio-Economic Inequality at the Graduate Center of the City University of New York. And my research is primarily kind of at the intersections of development economics, economic history, public economics, and political economy. So I work a lot on the political economy of development and inequality, especially in their kind of like long-run dynamics. My geographical focus is Africa and East Asia, so I work a lot on kind of income and wealth inequality evolution in China as well. So based on my own research, so I do a lot of estimation of income and wealth inequality in China, especially focusing on the post-reform and open-up period, so starting from the 1980s onwards. And what I find is kind of there is something quite generally speaking, kind of, applied to all transition economies where with economic development and takeoff, inequality increases. So this is kind of the conventional prediction of the Kuznets curve for China as well. We observe relatively low levels of income wealth inequalities in the 1980s and gradually kind of exploded, especially in the 2000s. And then it kind of plateaued towards the kind of mid 2010s and stayed at that high level and haven't really decreased further. So compared to other East Asian economies, inequality in China is somewhat in the middle. It's slightly more unequal than Japan and South Korea, but slightly less unequal than Taiwan. And I think this has very much to do with the fact that China has started from a relatively equal kind of position, given its socialist legacies in the 1980s, but then with the kind of market reforms, it gradually reached relatively high levels. And this kind of middle position is also reflected in its global kind of inequality rankings. It's significantly more unequal compared to European countries such as France or Germany in terms of top 10% income share, etc. But it's still much less unequal than countries like the United States, South Africa, Brazil, etc. Right, so people usually say that the kind of explosion of inequality in China is a result of the kind of market forces, market-like liberalization. But I think it's kind of a mix of the two. It's both economic and political forces kind of acting on the dynamics of income inequality. And I think at the end of the day, it's has more to do with the political choice. For instance, like the kind of common prosperity kind of policies or poverty eradication campaigns, etc., which kind of has limited inequality from increasing further in China in the last 10 years. So I think that's kind of the takeaway. Yeah.